Hey guys, so here is what I've done so far. This I did last night. Stop going blurry. Let me know if this camera angle is good or bad or what. It's kind of looking downwards instead of like straight on downwards, if that makes sense. Kind of going that way. But oh well. Now I'm going to do this one. I'm going to go over this one with the good pen. I noticed I did this wrong. I thought I measured it, but that actually goes to here. So that goes more like that. I think that's right. Anyway, let me just measure. No, maybe not. If it didn't move, it would be a lot helpful. And not get stuck. Yeah, that also would be helpful. No, maybe it was right the first time. So that looks higher up as well. That wasn't as higher up, was it? Do you know when I see people comic things like from the past, comic things from the past, and you see like several like squares where the characters are in the exact same position, so somehow the comic artist managed to draw them the same in every frame, apart from like one movement that would be different, or one of the characters' expressions would be different, or they'd be doing something different, like they'd lift their arm or something. Well, I don't know how they do that, so they must trace it or something. They can't possibly do it exactly the same multiple times on their own, like just by copying it. So they must have traced it. So I don't really think it matters if I get it a bit different every time, because I'm not tracing. First of all, I don't have any tracing paper. And secondly, when you trace, I've noticed you have to flip it over. So that means I'd be facing the other way anyway. So if, say, for instance, I traced him, he'd be facing that way when I redrew it again. That's what I noticed with tracing paper. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to correct this. This time, the camera is in the way a little bit. I said that it wasn't too bad last time, but is in the way. Kind of a bit distracting. So that might not be the same this time. There must be a knack to tracing, so you don't have to flip it over, flip the picture over. See, this is the reason why I need two hands. As you can see, this page, the top page is moving all over the place, which causes it to bend and get trapped and get scuppered and get ruined. I think that's about right anyway. Just remind me next time I go to the co-op to look to see if they've got these pens, because I think that's where I got this one from. Although I'm sure there was a pack of them. But where my other pack is now, I don't know. So as you can see, he decided to move in. Now, I didn't do the bit where he finally decided to move in. Because I guess it's like a mystery. Because you guys are probably thinking, oh, 1 minute he was like, oh, the responsibility, and oh, you know, he was like freaking out. Then the next minute he's like here and moving in. He's doing it. Probably thinking, oh, where's the bit where he, he changed his mind and decided to go ahead with it. That will have to be a mystery for later on. Like they do sometimes. They have like things where they skip ahead and then it fills in the gaps later on. And you get to find out why later on in the film or series or comic or series of drawings or whatever it is. His suitcase has suddenly gone bigger though? Oh well. It should be bigger anyway. He has a lot of stuff. Perhaps that's not his only suitcase. He obviously has a lot of clothes and possessions. I will admit I'm really enjoying doing these little tiny versions of them. They're a lot easier to do. And don't get me wrong, I'm not cutting corners. It still takes a lot of detail and attention to detail to do these. So it doesn't make me, it's not like, oh well, of course you enjoy it because it's easier, than being smaller, less detail. But actually the smaller they are, the more detail you actually put in, and therefore the more effort you put in. So it's actually more effort to do these littler ones. Because I'm doing more like in the picture to fill it out. So if I did a bigger one, he would take up, this space, so I'd be doing less detail anyway, for the background. This is just to show that he's going in a house. So later on it'll probably be back to them filling the sort of page again. I actually prefer these pictures. I'm not going to lie, I actually prefer drawing small than I do big. Like always have. They actually turn out better. I think. I find that they turn out better. So I have to do a rough sketch with that crappy pen. And then I go over it with the good pen the next day. So I couldn't put a lot of detail in with these because of how crappy the pen was. But now I will be able to. Isn't that wonderful? Gotta get the fluffy tail in there. Get the fluffy tail. Jeremiah. I think I already said it in my last video, actually. The reason why he decided to move in after all. So I think I already gave it away anyway. Oh, great. She went from looking like she's smiling to now looking like she's not smiling. That's not what was supposed to happen. She is older than him. I'm not sure if I've mentioned that before. She is older. Oh, the face is so cute. Look at that little face. So cute. They also look way cuter as well. They're cuter. This reminds me of something. I don't know, a dream I had or something. A long time ago. I don't know why. Perhaps I'll colour them in one of these days as well, and you can see me do that. I'll colour them in for you. Sorry, I'm just scratching my leg. It gets itchy, you know. It gets itchy, you know. Look how faded they are. It looks like it's been rubbed out. No. I don't know why that pen is so bad. My upstairs pad. She was like she's frowning there. Again, that is not supposed to happen. She's just got some little fingers peeking out there. Look like little envelopes. She's got like a little crop jacket on there. Face doesn't look quite right. I just realised I didn't draw his tail. His fluffer puffer fruffer puffer tail. There we go. I'll just have to scrub these out now. Doesn't go out completely, but there we go. Great stuff. And then the window was about here, I think it starts. Oh no, it was the yeah. Okay, so that's the window opening bit. And there's like a fancy bit here that I don't even know what it is. Fancy bit. It's just a fancy bit. It's just a fancy bit. With leaves on it and stuff. With leaves on it and stuff. Fancy thing with leaves on it. There you go, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this particular whatever this is called. What do they call it? Like a frame or something? Panel? There you go, panel. I think that's right.